Right, so we are back to give it time to load. We was on the road. Hello, everybody. This relationship ain't easy is a on the road edition. We are on the road. It's connected there. Oh man, baby, I'm sorry. I'm taking us all the way home. Getting ready to go see this. So, what is the best way? We're back. We gotta go downtown. We gotta get on one. So just keep straight. Get back on 13 is quicker, isn't it? No, go down that way. Go that way. But listen to me. That right there takes us back to 13, and I'm not $3 to go over the bridge. We'll be fine that way. But hey, everyone, we're back. Sorry, we went into a dead zone. So this relationship easy as us on the road. We're talking about pride. So thank you guys for joining back in. But were just reflecting back on Delaware Pride again. Very inclusive environment, but it was missing that it more factor that we could have had if we collectively as a community came together. I did feel like there was a lack of representation from the African American LGBTQ plus community. I'm not saying that it's Delaware Pride's fault, but I will say, as a person that owns a nonprofit, it's our job to kind of figure out exactly what happens when we have lack. And in my opinion, that the nonprofits, when it comes, we should all collectively sit at a table and decide what pride should look like or how we can actually work together and outreach to have a bigger, better pride, a pride like you see in all the other states, instead of and the formula is a easy. Group of people gatekeeping it. Pride is for everyone. Yeah. In fact, not to be all historical, because I could do that on the Peach Radio Show, but Pride was started by African American people. Yeah. With the assistance of, our white brothers and sisters, but it got kicked off by black people. Yeah. That got tired. So I think we need to be a little bit more mindful and not cut out the people that created it from this space. From the jump, yeah. Slow man, before we get a ticket up in this joint. But yeah, it was more inclusive, but I think we could do a little better. Yeah. We need to do a little bit more beautiful network. Face on there. There's my baby. Look we could do a little bit more networking. My queen is beautiful, y'all. Look at her, baby. Oh my God. They can't see. They can't see. Pretty Musaliba said, "Hey y'all. Hey, what's going on, y'all?" But what I want to say is to the big businesses, when you are going to be at a festival such as Pride, right? Whoever you're sending out there to represent your big business or your business, I don't care what it is. If we know that you are not, inclusive, you're really not out here pushing gay pride. Just come out. Send a LGBT somebody who knows the community is what I'm trying to say. Like, don't think I'm out here. Like, I'm not gonna put the business out here, but you really offended me today. And I know my babe is like, all right, don't go in on it, but I have to. I'm out there networking. You don't know who I am. Just because I don't have a table or a spot, a vending spot, you don't know who I am. Don't assume that I'm somebody who need a job. Yeah, it was crazy because I went up to the table and I'm making sure my queen is okay because I'm walking behind her because, y'all, I keep trying to tell her, you know what I mean? Getting older. She wore heels and wedges last night. And tonight, she couldn't get up the steps last night. Yeah. And she hurting today. She got a cane and everything. She using my cane. And we were supposed to have been there earlier to support our brothers and sisters, and we couldn't get there. And so she started feeling a little bit better after the many massages from me. But anyway, I'm making sure she doesn't fall because we're on the grass. But all I was stopping by the table is to see, why are you here? I like how you put that. Why are they here? I said, we really going to ask them why they're here? You know what I mean? But I wanted to see why this one that has been a little controversy about them. And I wanted to know, like what they about, what they got over here. They were trying to give some wet naps and some what do you call it? Sunscreen. First, she going to tell me I need that vitamin D so low they can't even get a percentage. Now I'm just making conversation. And I got my babe's business card in my hand. And I wanted to see on their table for Pride. They didn't have anything. They were just giving out wet naps and to let us know basically to push their product. Then I said, do you have something with your contact information on it? Yeah, you go right here and look for a job. Does you need a job? I said, I don't need a job. And I walked away. Number one, you like passed judgment on me, and I didn't like that. I was basically trying to get your information to network with you. You know what I'm saying? To network with you because of what my queen got going on. To bring you on to something else. Maybe you're a business that might need some diversity training, because you definitely judged me because I was there. You assumed I needed a freaking job just for me asking, what is your contact information? You didn't listen. You didn't follow the assignment. Anyway, I just want to put that out there. And then as I looked around, I saw a lot of businesses that I'm, trying to sell their stuff and just put Pride, attach Pride to it. Just had a ribbon up. You're not someone. Are you truly support our community? Are you truly an ally? I would rather send businesses there that were true allies of the LGBTQ community. Meaning, just don't choose Pride as a time to celebrate us. Are you celebrating us 365 days of the year? Do you have like a spot for us, or some type of if you have people who work for you who needs this or that is LGBTQ based? Let me tell you, I went to one table who they were so truthful and so on point. It was the people with the church. With the church. The people with the church who she said, I'm going to tell you, the church in Felton is all affirming. You know what I'm saying? That means when they say open and affirming, you can be you, be who you are, and walk in. Right. Service starts at 9:30. Like, they have all the churches so that people know, if you are LGBT and you do believe in God and the faith and all of that, you got somewhere to go. So shout out to those churches who do have special services for the LGBT community. They were the ones who were so more on point and true, and they had the representation there. Now all these other businesses, like, I was shocked to see my OBGYN, but that made me feel better. Dedicated to Women was there, and I was overhearing their representatives speak about services that they have and talking about the LGBTQ community. So that made me feel good, because okay, now I'm about to get services from a place, and I'm eligible. Yeah, that supports me. That has my back. Like, I don't have to worry, are they going to do me right because I'm gay? You know? That's true. And that made me feel good to see them. Of course, I love seeing Kara, Hoffner. because she's so funny and she's so down to earth and she's just so real. She is not she's what we would call an ally, correct?
Yes, she's an ally.
She's an ally. And to see her out there pushing her campaign, it was just amazing. When she saw us, she just lit right up. I like people who are real. Some people who are running for things act like they don't know who the fuck you are. Excuse my language. Act like they don't know who you are. And I don't like that.
You said don't. They act like they don't know who the F you are.
I don't like that. But, you know, I don't know. And then there was a time I felt like I wanted to slap somebody.
Oh, Lord.
I ain't gonna lie to y'all. I really did. I felt like I wanted to slap somebody because
leave that alone. Leave that alone. You kill that with kindness. That goes
I don't
back,
care. You were giving. No,
that goes back to gatekeeping.
All right. You don't want me to speak on it?
Don't speak on it. It goes back to gatekeeping.
But babe, now see, this is why we have relationships aren't easy, guys. Okay, because at all times I'm protecting my queen. You know what I mean? And if anybody truly knows her, to get a, you know, to get a, for her to go out of her way to compliment you is a lot. and I'm her girl. Shit, I be looking for compliments every morning. Do I look good? Did this look all right? You all right? It's never, baby, you look good. You know what I'm saying? It's never that. You know what I mean? So
you're making me look like a monster.
You're not no monster, just who you are, baby. You're mine. No, you ain't no damn monster. Get out of here with that. So, you know, why are you laughing?
Because you're making me look like a monster.
You're not a monster. When I know when I look really good, you feel me, yo? I know she give me that look. Yeah, like it was just there at me seminar. I stopped dead sentence when I saw you come in the room. I was dead.
Let's get off of pride and talk about. All right, not to cut her off, but to just
y'all see how she did that.
Pride was big.
It was
good. It was.
I'm upset I didn't get to see
It was inclusive, but could we have been a little better? Yes. And in order for you to be better, you can't gatekeep. You can't gatekeep it. You have the network. You can't be a pride for the state, and the state isn't involved in your pride.
Talk about
it. That doesn't make sense.
And we're going to leave it right there.
And we're going to leave it right there.
Let's talk about the meat seminar.
Now, my nonprofit event, and I'm very, very critical, and I can be honest, shit. I don't have any problem with that, and I don't have a problem with anybody critiquing me because the goal is to be better. The Me seminar that happened yesterday, we did what needed to be done.
I like that.
Now, shout out to Laura Roach, even though you're weird, but shout out to you. But it was great. It was impactful. We did have some speakers that were a little off key, and the messaging that we wanted to give, they did not give it. But it did shed insight into the psyche of being LGBTQ. Our allies walked away with so much more information, and even people in the community walked away with information that they did not have. The Me seminar was actually a great safe space. Next year, I think I'm gonna have to bring tons of tissues. We're gonna need like boxes of Kleenexes, because to walk, it's not like someone's telling you a story. You are actually walking in their shoes with them. And even myself, and I'm not a crier, I had tears just streaming down my face because it was a lot. It was very emotional.
It was
very emotional.
It was
bonding moment. I felt like people walked away closer.
Everyone that I spoke to after, after we ate and everything, Julian, spoke with Parasex, which this new term for me, and but I spoke with Julian outside, and Go ahead. I've learned a new term, and I encourage Julian to continue to share his story. I encourage all of them to continue to share. No. And it was just for each person I spoke to. I don't know what you call it, but it was a message that I felt within myself that I needed to tell them. You know what I'm saying? And that was the message there. I didn't want the seminar to be the only place you shared that story, because it enlightened me. It educated me. And sometimes we as LGBT people, we think because we're this, we know everything. We don't. Because as who was the last talker, the last speaker? As the last speaker was saying, Steph, during the time that I came out, it wasn't all of this. I'm learning about identity and lifestyle. Am I saying it right? Yep. So I'm learning about that. I never was a person who just identified. And this is how I live my life. This is what it is. And as you get older, and I can see where our community is really advocating and fighting so that we can be heard. And so we get the right choices that we deserve. Let me put it like that. Yeah. Excuse me, y'all. I had to cut cross traffic for. But yeah, the Me seminar. It was impactful. I'll never forget. Now, and it was well put together. Not because I had anything to do, but it was just everything was so nice, elegant. Everybody, it was beautiful. Was mature. Yes. Adult conversations. The only thing that our seminar was lacking was the people. And I don't know what is the disconnect. Why aren't you in there? Is it because you feel like Pride is supposed to be a party? If someone could politely inbox me and tell me why did you not attend the Me seminar? Is Pride supposed to be a party? Was it a conflict with your schedule? But that was a very impactful event. If you are looking for actual change, and you know what else? I don't mean to cut you off, babe, but I feel like here I am, have been who I am since I was 16 years old, out. You know what I mean? Since I was 16. And I learned so much. I learn all the time from you anyway, but I learned so much. Just think if every person in our community were to get the right knowledge and hear about it, it might be a little more unification. Yeah. From understanding. I tell you, I walked in there with a few brothers and sisters. I walked out with tons. Yeah. With more. Yeah. And like I said, I'm open. I'm not trying to keep the message. Inbox me and we can talk about how we can improve. And I always network with other nonprofits. I am not trying to hide or not just self-promote. That's just not my style. I always, in the beginning when I came out, I tell you, I'm the number one supporter of all things LGBTQ. And I don't care what it is. And if I'm not there, it's because it's conflicting with something, or I'm just probably sick, or something went wrong. But I be out here for us all the time. In fact, we're about to go see the exhibit that we put together to display our leaders that's out here in the community. That was something that was me seminar. We love the historical piece, but we're still here. Thank Marsha, but we still out here with the good fight where you left off at. Exactly. So please don't let the good fight die because you want to have a good time. We got to keep the good fight. We
Got to keep it going. But yeah, the Me Seminar impactful. We just need, more participation from the community. One of the other things I wanted to share about Pride or whatever, That's fine. One of the other things I wanted to share about Pride that many people probably don't even know about is that when you are a minority with a nonprofit, you don't receive the same support, funding as other nonprofits. And I'm going to just keep it 110% honest. We don't have the news, Delaware, any kind of Delaware news reaching out to our nonprofit. So no matter how great and mighty our message could be, no one's helping us get it. I've seen Delaware Pride, not to bring them up, but I've seen Delaware Pride and several other events that weren't minority centered in these publications. But I have yet to see all the other, let's just even say not even minority, smaller nonprofits that are doing the work. The work in these publications. I don't see them.
Right.
And that's ultimate. That's a great way to support. I've seen people sharing the major nonprofit advertisement, but I don't see them sharing the minority or the smaller nonprofit information. Right. So again,
but you know what was amazing?
Pride is being. We could have a great Pride if we could have a fun, but the events that's going on surrounding Pride, you don't exist.
Right.
And that's not just my organization. Like the thing at the touchdown last night. If I didn't know word of mouth or knew some of the performers there, I wouldn't have known that was going on.
Right.
So we got to do a little bit better with, the advertisement and, some of us smaller organizations and smaller entertainment companies. We could put out what we can put out in advertisement, but imagine if the Delaware news stations and newspapers actually said, okay, collectively, let's find out what's going on and really support the LGBTQ during this month. Exactly. Not just one organization. Let's support all of them. Right. And then you have a choice to attend or not attend.
Right. That's fine.
It's real people doing the work. Like on this display, these are real people up here doing the work that you don't even know about in the community.
Right. What street in Wilmington?
We got a ways to go. We going on Main Street. But yeah. Pride is definitely. But when I look at Philadelphia Pride, you see all kinds of advertisement, all kinds of this is going on, boom, in your face, pop, sharing, likes or whatever. I don't know if it's a popularity contest out here or what, but this is Pride. We need to imagine if all of us just say, okay, I'm going to have this, you have that, we do this, we do that, and we centered it on a whole weekend experience. Mm-hmm. Wouldn't that be dope?
That would be dope. There's room for everybody.
Yeah, that would be dope. A whole weekend experience.
And another thing that I like, I know we're going to jump off of that, but at Pride today, there were a lot of people who already knew who my girl was, who my queen is, and her what she's the founder of. People knew IME. And that was amazing. I was handing out business cards. Oh yeah. People knew, and that felt good because she's doing what needs to be done. Yeah. So, what else you got to talk about, Queen?
Nothing.
Well, yeah, I mean.
Wait a minute, Deidre is saying something. Deidre said you both are doing what needs to be done.
Thank you, Miss Deidre. Appreciate you.
Thank you. It's just, and since it's Pride, right? Since it's pride, I'll be transparent, and she'll tell you. Sometimes I wake up and I feel like maybe I'm fighting for nothing. Maybe I'm pushing for something you guys don't want. Maybe y'all don't want y'all histories collected and placed in schools. Maybe y'all don't want to be displayed on these different things that we're having more access to. Maybe y'all don't want the opportunities that I'm getting. Maybe the Me seminar and y'all don't want this message to be out. Maybe we are complacent and we like how things are. And I say to her all the time, maybe I should stop and give up. And she's my support system along with the board of I Am Me and along with my best friend and my mother. They'll tell me, no, don't stop. I said, but it feels like a wall.
But you just got to break through that wall.
And I got to keep kicking and punching at it.
Yeah, you just got to keep kicking and punching at it. And it's going to eventually, that wall is just going to collapse. It's going to come down.
Yeah, but the point is, why should it be there?
It shouldn't be there, but you just have stubborn people who are afraid, who, you know what I'm saying? You listen to the story of how Steph said you travel to California. You're scared about going through the, other states and being treated differently. And so you have people here who are probably out there, but scared to really come out and live their truth because of how they're going to be judged. People have things within them that they need to deal with, but I think keep talking about safe and, a safe space for people, more and more people are going to keep coming.
Deidre said that ain't nothing but the devil. Keep pushing.
There it is.
I am straight, but a big advocate for the gay community.
Oh yeah, super ally, man. Miss Deidre.
Raphael said hello, y'all. Hello, Raphael.
What's up?
But it gets very disheartening for me.
I know,
very.
But the type of woman you are, babe, you inspire. And you are a warrior. You're a fighter. You don't.
That's for the close people that know me.
No. I'm telling you this from my heart. Like, I don't look at you as being somebody that just gives up. It's not you.
Yeah.
It's not you. Me, on the other hand. But you, nah. So when I hear that, I ain't gonna lie. Get angry. But I keep my composure because it's not you. And we're going to get that thought up out of there. Yeah. Everything you set out to do, you complete and you finish. This here is on a bigger scale than anything else you've ever done. Because I know the vision. I know what you're trying to do. And soon everyone in this community, in the state, will understand what it is you're trying to do. There are some who already know because they're reaching out to you to do the work and help you do the work because they see it now. You know what I'm saying? You just can't give up. Yeah. We ain't giving up. So that's why I don't mind you coming to me and telling me, the mornings when you wake up and you just want to give up, that's not an option.
Yeah, it's like, why go into this?
I tell you, you can take a break today. About 5 hours, but we're going to get right back on it on the 6 hours.
Think about it. I be going into these spaces and advocating hard just to go through the door. And when I do it, it's no one behind me but the same people that's behind me.
Right.
And it's like, right. They get it, but we got to reach other people. It's like, come on, I'm through the door and I'm there for you. Like the stuff that I say, and it bothers me. Like, so anyone could get out here and insincerely say, you know what, I'm doing this for the community, and it's a great big party and everybody enjoy and they walk away and there's no real benefit. But I walk in the room and I say, I'm sincerely doing this for the community, and I don't it's like I'm a Pied Piper without the people that's I have my followers, but the message is so much greater than just the people that follow me. You get what I'm saying? Right. It's like, why just go that way? You could get over. Right. It's like we could do this. We can have more things going on. But you gotta understand, and you gotta see the passion. You gotta see the dream. You gotta want it. It's so much stuff that we can have done. Like we had the conversation earlier on Niambi's post. Shout out to Niambi. That the LGBTQ people, we are stagnant, and the reason why is because we believe that we made it, but we have not arrived. We still in the middle, and if you don't do anything, you're not going to get forward, and you're not going to stay there. You're going to go backwards. Exactly. Everything is going to be taken. We have to keep pushing. You cannot become complacent. Thinking like, oh, we good. Nah, we ain't good. We still fighting. There's still things that ain't right. Deidre said, I have never met Peach, but I love her for you, Smack. The elevation is real. Oh, yes. yes. I ain't going nowhere. That's my baby. But, but essentially, we just wanted to, as always, we always transparent with who we are. But this pride, we got to do better. Yeah, let's stop. All of this pride should be a popularity contest. Heck no. And whose man looked the best and all that, and all that public display of affection. Everybody know that's your man. How do you take this shit on? Oh, it's like, to me, popularity contest meaning I'm going to follow this person because they have these followers. I'm going to follow this person because this event might be fun. Well, if you remember the civil rights movement, that was not a fun event. But we got to do a whole lot of things off of that movement. It wasn't fun getting hosed down. It wasn't fun listening to lectures. But damn it, we in school. We done overcame integration and all of that stuff. So it's the same thing with gay pride. You gotta turn on. The same thing with this. It's the same thing. We gotta put the energy in, and it's not gonna be fun. Yeah, and it's like Niambi said, why do we celebrate it in June? Pride, like Stonewall was a riot, right? It was a riot. It was a riot. So I'm like, why? A party. My thing is, why aren't we marching? Why are we partying? You feel what I'm saying? I mean, I'm just saying I agree with what she was saying, because there's so many things that we need to get right in our own communities. But I can't. Yeah, but see, me being who I am, I can't be out. You know what I mean? Like, yo, why are you here at Pride? Certain businesses. Do you only support me during June? Are you down with me all the other time? Like, yo, come on now. Yeah, well, it's unfortunate that being who we are is not normalized yet. And I think because we're able to walk around, they think money is what we want, and that would keep everything cool. I think it's up to us. I think because we feel like just because we're able to walk around now, we're not getting locked up. You're not having to go through conversion therapy. You're not losing government jobs and all these things. We feel like we're free now, but we're not. Right. We're not. It's still places to go, things to do. Yep. And partying is not going to change anything. I don't want to feel good about being who I am on one day. I want to feel good every day. I want my child to go to school and learn about herself every single day. Yep. So we really appreciate, y'all tuning in, us giving a perspective. Now next week, we're going to come back and we're going to talk about religion. It's always a tough subject
touchy subject for LGBTQ people. What road am I turning off, Queen? This
6.
6?
Yeah.
I don't see 6.
You will. Go ahead. Finish wrapping it
up. So, we're going to talk about that on next Saturday at 3. We got to check the time because I have something going on. I just can't remember what it is, but our schedules are so busy, honey. But yeah, I'm going to be going live from my page because I want to share something with you guys after we get there. I want to show you guys something that I'm very proud of.
We can actually do it on the network. We're gonna log back on, and because we're headed to the Pride display, so we can show you guys some of the work,
so you can see. So I just want to say, next week we will return talking about a religion. Does your mate have to practice the same religion as you? Is that what it is, Queen?
Yep,
that's what we're going to be talking about. So, hey, continue to follow us on the Plug Studio Network. Please like, share, and subscribe. Very important if you're on our YouTube channel to go to Plug Studio Network and, subscribe to us. We're trying to get our numbers to a certain place so that we can get monetized. So, yes, let's get there, please. Like, share, and subscribe for all of you who enjoy the conversation. Okay? I think I missed the exit. Okay.
Just chill. 6 right there.
Oh, okay.
All right, you guys, we're going to go back live just briefly to show y'all the exhibit, the IME Inc. exhibit with all your chosen LGBTQ leaders, movers, and shakers that aren't getting any real visibility and getting their flowers.
All right, guys.
Bye.
See y'all.